Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. And this is our second quarter forecast for the months of May and June of 2015. Again, my deepest apologies for not getting April out to you. I thought what I would do, just to kind of make that up, is for May and June to actually use 3 oracle decks for each month. So we're going to get 6 oracle decks for the month of May. I was guided to use the Healing with the Angels, the Archangel Oracle card deck, and then the Guardian Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. Now, for this month, I was channeling my guides as to what we needed to know. Again, they keep telling me about releasing and letting go. And the Archangel that came through for me was Archangel Azrael. And Archangel Azrael is... his name means whom God helps, and you can think of kind of a creamy white, pale yellow color. He's known as the angel of death, although I don't like the word death. I think it more of his energy as the angel of transition. So this is beautiful and healing all at the same time because it's about letting go so that you can move on. He's the archangel for assisting individuals that are grieving, so you will work with him if you're a grief counselor or if you are in the counseling profession working with individuals that are going through some type of a loss. He's the archangel that will assist you with crossing over. So when it's your time to leave this earthly plane and go to heaven, that's the transition angel that you'll work with. Also works with the survivors, so those that are left behind, on how they can pick up their pieces and move on. Also, if your heart's heavy with grief, so mainly grief and transitions, because I'm really feeling that this is about letting go so that you can move on. This is going to be, again, I'm hearing that this is about finding peace, making the transition. I started doing that in April. I felt that it was time to let go of some things, and that I really felt April was going to be the transition month for me, but now I'm hearing May as well, that these next 2 months are going to be kind of a little slower movement of energy. This is coming to terms with a lot of things on emotional, spiritual, and mental levels. So they're showing me that, again, big time releasing, that this is about I remember one time when I was a kid, I was water skiing, and I got up on the skis. I'd never skied before, and I immediately went into the water. And I know that this probably was for like 5 seconds, but it felt like a minute, and I was scared. I was trying to gasp for air, and I knew that if I gasped for air, I wasn't going to get any. So the only way that I was going to survive is I had to let go. So I finally realized, okay, I got to let go. I got to let go of the handles. So that's the energy with this, is that if we want to move on, if we want to find our path, it's about letting go of what no longer is serving you, what's holding you back. So these are old patterns, toxic, anything that's keeping you from being able to move forward. Okay, so with that being said, I've got my apophyllite crystal, because this is about mental clarity. It's also got that white energy, but if you've got a yellow calcite, that would be a great crystal to work with to call upon his energy. So let's see what's coming through for this month. And the Healing with the Angels is, this is a soulmate. So this is interesting, because what I'm feeling with this is that not necessarily that you're going to be releasing your soulmate, but what's holding you back from it in your current relationship. What are some of the repetitive patterns that keep popping up? Any of the red flags that create arguments that we need to let go of, okay? If you are looking for a soulmate, this is taking a look at your past behaviors and patterns of, any toxic patterns that are keeping you from drawing in a romantic partner. This is also about your relationship with yourself too. This is kind of commitment energy with what I feel. So this is honoring those commitments and kind of taking your own vow, so to speak, of being your own soulmate, and honoring yourself, doing what's best for you, and finally releasing all of those past patterns that you know that you should have been letting go of a long time ago. So now we can finally do that. It's honoring yourself. It's being respectful and truthful to yourself. Okay, so that's what I pick up on this here. Now the archangel is Archangel Jophiel, which is clear your space. This is funny because I actually took a break from what I was doing to tape this. I am actually in the middle of a subdivision sale, so that's exactly what I have been doing, is pulling items that I want to sell to clear my space. This is actually your physical space, but this is also your mental space and spiritual space as well. Beautifying your thoughts is what Jophiel is all about, so she can help to bring that gentle energy. Very powerful archangel, but she does it in just such a gentle way. I'm also hearing that this relates to soulmate, and they're telling me that those of you that are looking for a relationship, what's your space like in your home? What's your space like? And I'm hearing bedroom, all right? And why I'm saying that is because if you're wanting to draw someone into your life and manifest that person, have you physically set up a space for that person? Do you have a spare drawer for someone to come in? That's what this is saying, is that clear out a drawer, clear out space in the closet. And what you're doing is actually creating that person's energy to come into your own, okay? So this says get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. You know, I'm doing this on May 1st, and I actually have some white sage burning behind me. I've got my windows open, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's great. I'm glad to see this energy coming through. Okay, so now the guardian angel, this is the messenger of emotion. This is the Page of Cups in traditional tarot, and this says that this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. So this could be soulmate here. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. So this could be a secret admirer of some sort if we're single. A social invitation. So again, this could be news of a wedding that you may be attending. And it says that a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the highest and the kindest of intentions, that can also be you, and how you need to portray yourself for this month. It says that it could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. I'm also hearing that with soulmate, for those that are in relationships, especially since this is about releasing, if we've had any arguments, this might be the makeup. Okay, this might be the reconciliation or the apology or the I'm sorry. So this is about new talks. So that's the energy for May. It's really all about relationships and how we relate to not only ourselves but with other people. And this is also, again, letting go. Now, Archangel Zadkiel is an indigo blue. And that's why I have this lapis lazuli here. So he is he's the righteousness of God is what his name means. He's also the angel of memory. So again, with the past, he can help you remember the past so that you don't make the same mistakes again, and actually recalling past events. I also feel that this is, those of you that are in school or if you're studying for tests, he can also help you with that aspect too. But this angel's about forgiveness and compassion. So he can help you find the beauty of the past to help you find that compassion and that forgiveness. Also about remembering who you are. Again, I'm feeling like this is going to just be a month that this is about the conclusion so that we can begin moving forward and finding all of those solutions and peace. And I'm also hearing that this is about, they're saying that this is going to be, he's saying that this is going to be a slower month, but that this is kind of a one step forward, two step back. So although we're making progress, this is about just keep moving forward. Don't give up is what I'm hearing, is that because this is such a slow, energetic month with the plans, just to keep moving forward. You're doing a great job. Now, I was guided to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let's see what comes up here. And this is Artemis, which is Guardian. And it says, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Now, I feel with this, that this is about calling upon your guardians. These are your ancestors. These are individuals that, your spirit guides, and even people that are like mentors as well. So I want you to connect with not only your ancestral spirit guides, but also people that are on this plane here as far as moving you forward and honoring their advice on releasing and moving forward too. They're saying that you don't have to actually follow through with what they're saying, but listen to the guidance, take what's positive for you and move that energy to help you move forward. So now we have the magical messages from the fairies, and this says you've got the power. It says use your abilities to resolve this situation, and you can do it. And you know what I'm really guided to here is, we've got the butterflies, which is transition. So again, this is transition energy from what we had in May. But she's walking a tightrope on what looks to be like a little spider web, and she's doing it very delicately. And she's, again, this is about balance. This is not moving from A to Z very quickly. This is taking your time, and that's where the power comes into play. This is saying to use your own abilities and just to go slow and gentle with this. I'm seeing like almost a tortoise as well. So, steady, slow and steady will win the race is what I'm hearing. That's why I'm seeing that tortoise. Okay. I may come back to some of these, but this is just, again, I'm hearing that if you go slower, you'll be more accurate in your decisions than if you rush through them. And then we have the Power Tarot, which is number 16, which is the Tower card. And this says change your life. So this is unexpected events that may occur beyond your control in some cases. It says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. So breaking free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. Now, this can be unexpected changes. A lot of times when I see this, people may experience a layoff, or we may have an event that occurs that is, although devastating, it actually is for their highest good, okay? So Archangel Chamuel comes through with this, which is all about, this is our finding angel, okay? So I feel like this is our finding our purpose in life, because with Archangel Zadkiel, this is, again, recalling past memories of being able to move forward with where we need to be for June. What else do we need to know? I'm just contemplating here on what all of these mean. I'm going to be looking at this. And again, you've got the power to move forward, but you may feel that although whatever happens in June, although disastrous in some cases, it's saying you've got the power to move through that. So don't give up. Just move very slowly, okay? And you may need to. And this is also about letting the dust settle, too, before you actually can get that mental clarity to move forward. So that's why I'm also saying, like, when the tower crumbles, we can't actually see through all that smoke. We have to let that smoke kind of die down before we get a little clarity. And that's where this is saying, don't rush into anything. Kind of let things just subside a little bit to help you decide which direction that you need to move. And this is about letting things just unfold naturally, okay? So those are the messages that I'm getting for May and June. All in all, very powerful for both months, but this is all about letting things go in order for the new to be created, which is what I'm feeling for June. So if we let things go in May, we should start to see things naturally occur, or they may, again, with the Tower card here, some things may occur that may be beyond our control. So this is saying to also be prepared for the unexpected, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing, all of my subscribers. And if you haven't had a chance, please feel free to do so if you'd like to get these weekly readings and notifications of those readings. And thank you always for watching. Take care, everyone.